Hello there you guys, Crystal here. Welcome back to Rosewolf. Today is the 9th of August 2017. I hope you guys are having a good night. So tonight we're just gonna have a really relaxed, really chill evening on the island. We do need to earn some bells for the Stonehenge Public Works project, hence why I'm doing this tonight. It is obviously past, 7 p.m, so that's when the beetles start coming out, and I thought this would be a nice time. You may also note that the audio for this video is going to be a little bit different. For some strange reason, the audio on my capture card is not capturing, and I can't be, messed to do that right now and mess around with it and try and figure out why, so we're just gonna pretend that we're just having a nice chill evening on the island. Sound doesn't matter, it's fine. Alright, so let's just go to the island. Since we won't be able to hear Captain's song in the recording, I'm just gonna skip right through it. I hate... Oh yes, he's telling me about Club Tortimer because we got that during the stream, I believe. It's been a while. I'm just gonna go alone though. I'd rather not deal with people tonight, to be quite honest. Okay, and for those of you who don't know, if you mash, I believe it's B, there we go, yep, during Captain's song, you can get him to just skip over it. A lot of people already obviously know that because you always tell me to do it, but for those of you who don't, there you go. Now, oh, hey, please be yellow. Red, oh, you know what? We may actually buy some of those. It's gonna limit the amount that we can take home though, so maybe I'll purchase them later off camera. But that is really good to know. But anyway, let's go out and do some bug hunting. So purpose of this episode, we're just gonna have a super chill, just chat as I run around, or, I mean, not run, I'm gonna creep around the island catching these bugs. You guys have seen it before. If you guys aren't interested in this type of episode, no worries, I don't take offense to that at all. You guys can come back for the next one. As you guys know, I do upload fairly frequently, so I am not in any way offended. But I just need a chill night tonight. It's been a long day at work, and I don't mind just having some time to just unwind and chat with you guys. I occasionally stream stuff like this, and those streams are great. It gives me lots of chances rather, to talk to all of you and just to have a nice time. But now, I get to just kind of choose what I talk about instead of being asked a lot of questions all at once. Oh, well, there's a shark there and I didn't even grab a fishing rod, but that's okay. I don't really usually bother with them. If you guys have seen me on the island before, I kind of just focus on the beetles, not the band, and get it done that way. I find oftentimes I have bad luck with the sharks and I'll catch like, is it called the ocean sunfish? That really big fat one that is like really wide, I guess. It's like as big as my character. And it doesn't sell for a lot, so we're not gonna bother with that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a fantastic day today. I did. I was very busy at work, so I'm incredibly tired. For those of you who don't know, I'm working full-time in essentially a customer service job. I don't have to sell anything to anybody. All I have to do is just help people out with their problems. Unfortunately, some people don't seem to realize that I am literally just there to help, and I'm not trying to, rip them off or sell them anything or push anything on them. I am just trying to help them sort out their issues. So word to the wise, be kind to those who are serving you, whether it be in a restaurant or in a store, on the phone, customer service, that kind of stuff. Just be nice to them. It does go a long way. But anyway, I figured I'd also do a little bit of an introduction. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Crystal, everyone knows you by now on this channel, right? Well, I mean, no. That's the funny thing. I've had a good number of people come into the series, this series specifically, midway, and like, you know, they didn't really see the beginning, they don't know why I do what I do, and they don't really know who I am. So hi, my name is Crystal. I am 23 years old. I've been playing Animal Crossing, obviously not New Leaf, but I've been playing Animal Crossing as a series since I was about, I think, oh crap, since I was about, I think 9 or 10, maybe 8? No, 9 or 10 sounds a bit better. In terms of my timeline from what I'm thinking back, I got it for, or I should say I got Animal Crossing Population Growing on the GameCube for my, I believe, thinking back, is probably my 10th birthday, and my mom also got me a little, I say little, it was heavy, but it was a little, like, cube box TV. It's not flat screen like you guys have these days, alright? It's not 4K or anything. And that was both the best decision and the worst decision on her part. It's the best decision because she didn't have to listen to the annoying, as she put it, beeps and boops of Animal Crossing. But I also stayed up late past my bedtime at the time to play Animal Crossing, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have done yourselves. That's quite a long fish. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. And yeah, my addiction kind of started from there. I got Wild World when it came out with the original larger DS, and I remember just being so amazed that it honestly felt like I was playing the GameCube game in my hands, and it was fantastic, and I was amazed. And then I didn't get City Folk. I didn't have a Wii. I didn't have money for a Wii, and to be quite honest, even though I was a little bit bummed out, I'm kind of happy I didn't. I really dislike motion controls, and I don't think I would have liked it. And then, of course, I got New Leaf, I think maybe a month after it came out in North America, and I have been playing it ever since. What else can I tell you guys about myself? I started this YouTube channel back in 2013. It originally was not Animal Crossing. If you guys go back farther enough, you can see I started just with like trivia and top 10s, and then I kind of started branching off a little bit into Animal Crossing with how-tos and such. And of course I didn't have the capture card at the time, so my quality was horrible. But I kept at it, and I'm really happy about how the channel is progressing these days. I still really enjoy what I do on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. Of course, I do other stuff other than Animal Crossing, but it does seem like Animal Crossing is the main niche for this channel. What else is there to tell you guys about myself? I don't even know. I'm kind of a boring person. I went to school when I was younger, like most people do. I didn't really enjoy it for the first 2 years, and I have full and complete sympathy for those who are dreading going back next week. I also have, I guess, a relation to those who are actually kind of excited about going back to school shopping and meeting new friends and stuff like that, because I also went through that later on in my school, or I guess in my time at school. So I wish you guys all the best with your upcoming school year. Just know you may not be able to have the time to watch my videos or anyone else's or streams or stuff like that when you want to anymore, but it'll always be here on the weekends or when you have downtime after you're done your homework, which is very important. Please do that. I hated homework when I was in school. I was terrible from, you know, lower grades all the way up until about grade, I want to say maybe about grade 8. And then midway through grade 8, I kind of changed my attitude towards school because I realized I was going off to a rather, I guess, intimidating high school. And my mom was, like, you know, hyping it up, and she was saying how, like, oh, you know, it's one of the better schools in Toronto, which is where I live. And that kind of scared me a bit, so I started actually studying and doing my work. And by the time I got to high school, I was actually enjoying doing work and writing especially, and doing stuff like that. So and yeah, and then in high school I took like creative design courses, so I took one for Photoshop and such, so I take a lot of what I learned there when I'm editing thumbnails. Oh, scared that one away. I also took, I forget exactly what it was called. I don't know if it was called media, but I took a class where I learned video editing, and that helps a lot with the channel. So I'm very happy that even back then, way before I decided to do YouTube, I was, I guess, just taking actually good courses and not going for like, I don't know, like a cop-out course, because there were cop-out courses. I don't really remember what they were, but I do remember them. But yeah. So I graduated from high school in 2012. I took a year off pretty much. Then the next September in 2013, I started college. So it was right before then that I started this channel, and I started it primarily because I was absolutely horrified about going to college, and I needed like an outlet to just relax and escape, and this channel was it. And then I didn't really do much with the channel for like the first year because I was focusing so hard in college. For those interested, I took business administration. It was a 3-year program, so I graduated last April in 2016. I had to think about that for a second. And I really enjoyed my time there. I really liked it. I met my current boyfriend Mike there. I had a lot of interesting experiences, and it was overall really, really good. And I feel like it kind of prepared me for the real world, not in terms of stuff outside of work, but like, you know, I can talk to you about business. But that's pretty much that. And yeah, and then within the last year, when I have been looking for a job, I really started to focus hard on my YouTube channel, and it has definitely taken off. So thank you guys very much for being here, whether you've been here for 5 minutes or a couple minutes by now into the video, or like, you know, a year or a couple years, because I know there are a few of you. So thank you guys very much. I couldn't, or I won't say I wouldn't. I would still put up videos without you guys. I don't think I'd be so keen on improving them or improving the quality of them. So yeah, thank you guys once again. What else? I have a couple favorite series other than Animal Crossing. I absolutely adore Kingdom Hearts. It's a fantastic JRPG if anyone is interested. I love Stardew Valley, which is another one you'll see me stream very often. I used to be very into the Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney trilogy at the time. Now it has a couple more games, but I have since, I guess, drifted away from that series. I adore Pokemon, but I am not good at battling competitively. I have a lot of games that I really enjoy and have quite a large game collection by now, but not much time to play them anymore, and that kind of sucks. When I was little, like, you know, I had all the time in the world to play, but I didn't have the money to purchase the things that I wanted to play. Now I'm older and I have the money to purchase those things, but I don't have the time anymore. So trying to find an equal ground for those things has been kind of difficult. Other than video games, like, video games is really my main hobby when I think about it. I kind of do everything. Like, I'm constantly reading about video games, playing a video game, creating videos about video games for you guys, streaming video games. It's kind of become the center of everything I do, but I guess that's, you know, what your main hobby is. I used to really enjoy photography when I was younger, but I've kind of given up on that. I also enjoy very, very casual cycling. Not intense at all. I am so lazy. swimming and cycling are pretty much my forms of exercise at all, and that's it. You couldn't get me to run really if you wanted to. I am very lazy. I love animals. I have 4 cats currently. I won't be getting any more because 4 is definitely enough. And you guys have probably seen them in some videos. If you haven't, I actually uploaded a vlog yesterday, and Tiger, my eldest, was sitting on my lap enjoying being petted for most of the vlog. When I was younger, I had a lot more animals. Not as many cats as I do now. I had, let's see here. Growing up when I was very small, I had 2 cats. And then when I got a bit older, we had 2 dogs and they had a litter of puppies. So we had puppies for a long time. After that, I've had 2 guinea pigs at different times, and I love guinea pigs. They're so awesome. I've had hamsters, I've had mice, I've had a rat. She was lovely. What else? I've had birds. I've had a lot of fish. I haven't really had reptiles, although I don't mind snakes and all them at all. I actually like some snakes, they're very cute looking. Although I have babysat a snake once. His name was Bobo. And he was pretty chill, literally. He just kind of sat on I guess like a sunning rock or something in his little enclosure, and he just kind of sunned underneath the heat lamp thing. It was a long time ago, I don't really remember too well. But yeah, we have 4 cats now. Tiger, my eldest, I've had since I was 8 years old, so he's been here a while. Next up we have Kitty, who was kind of dumped on us. Someone else couldn't take her anymore, so we just kind of took her in. Next up there's Tika. She's very shy, but she was also kind of a rescue. My mom was very concerned that the, I guess, humane society that she was at was gonna put her down because of how shy and nervous she was. They were concerned that she wouldn't get a home. And finally we have Kiara, who I actually purchased with some birthday money I had on my 16th birthday because she was in this pet store that my mom and I used to frequent when I was younger. And we had been seeing her in this cage for, I want to say maybe like 6 months before I actually, you know, put my foot down and said, okay, we're actually going to adopt this cat because no one else is. And she is the sweetest thing. She's very friendly and very lovely. She's just a little bit shy around people she doesn't know, but you know what? That's okay, cause so am I. I sometimes wonder, you know, what would happen if I was to meet any of you, even my mods, in real life, and I think I'd just be horribly shy and awkward, cause that's how I am. I don't do people very well. I get incredibly just socially awkward, I guess, is probably the right term. I don't know. It's not that I don't have much to say, it's more like I'd rather listen to people, so I think I might come off as like rude or quiet or too quiet. But I'm sure a lot of other people on here struggle with that as well, which is why I'm really happy that the community that has kind of formed around my channel or around the videos has been very supportive and very friendly and very inclusive. That always makes me happy to see you guys like playing together or answering each other's questions in the comments or on stream or offering to help, even if it's in terms of like Animal Crossing or Pokemon. Usually actually Pokemon surprised me when I was streaming that, because just how generous people were being is incredibly kind of you guys. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I think recently I've been kind of dreading doing these episodes, and it's not because I don't enjoy, you know, the series. I love doing the series. I think it's fantastic, and it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. but I kind of don't feel like I'm putting enough into it. I've wanted to do a Let's Play for New Leaf since 2013, since I started this channel. I just didn't have the means to do it, but now that I have the means to do it, I don't feel like I have enough time to do it because, you know, starting to work full-time, you know, I upload usually 2 episodes during weekdays, and obviously those are usually past 7:30 or 8 at night, and there's only so much you can do in-game at that time. And I consider getting the night owl ordinance in and whatever, but I have too many flowers and not enough time to water them, so I really shouldn't change from the beautiful town ordinance. And then, like, you know, I stream on Saturday and I might record on Saturday as well, and that'll be like the daytime. I don't know. I wish I could do more, and a lot of people may suggest, like, you know, just time travel, set your clock back, but I don't know, I just don't like doing it. I did it on stream the other day and I felt so dirty. Of course, absolutely no shame or hate towards those who do time travel. Some people enjoy cheating in games. Some people enjoy time traveling or twisting the game to their liking, and that is cool. I did that in The Sims 2, like no tomorrow when I was younger, and that's totally cool. It's just personally for Animal Crossing, I'd rather not. Against all costs. I did it on stream the other day because it was for entertainment. It was something funny that I know you guys wanted to see, and I felt bad that I hadn't thought of it before, so but yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, I don't feel like I have also the energy to put into the series when I'm home from work, and like it's like tonight, right? Like this is a very chill episode. And like, you know, my hope is that someone out there, whoever is still left watching, is maybe, you know, just curled up with your cat or with your dog, with your snake, like, you know, whatever. Oh, I missed that one. Maybe curled under a blanket if it's cold, or if it's, like, you know, nice where you are, or if it's really hot, just chilling out, like, you know, staying cool and just relaxing. Because that's kind of what I want episodes like this to be. It's just super chill, super friendly. Like, you know, take a nap if you want to midway through, that's totally fine. My life isn't all that interesting, so I can understand why you would. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, but I don't really want most episodes to be like this, and I kind of feel like that's the way they've been going. Because there's, as I said earlier, there's only so much stuff I can do, so we'll have to see what I can do about that for sure. I'm also just a little bit miffed about my 3DS sound not working. Not the sound in the 3DS itself, it's the sound from the capture card. I'm not exactly sure why it isn't working. So I'm probably gonna lose sleep over that tonight trying to figure that out, but I wouldn't sleep if I didn't know anyway, so just kind of how I am. I can remember when I first started playing New Leaf back in 2013 or so. Just pretty much every night that first summer I was playing. I had a horrible tan because I was going out in the daylight in the summer without, like, you know, proper covering. So my character was an entirely different skin tone than what I actually am. And I remember just coming here night after night, sometimes multiple times per night, and I had like the Bell Boom ordinance on, and I'd just come here and I'd fill up the box and everything, and then I'd go home and sell it, and probably get attacked by like the tarantula or scorpion on my way to retail. And I loved it, and I don't know, I kind of am really looking forward to a new Animal Crossing game, and it's probably not going to be out for a while. We haven't heard any news about it, but I kind of miss that feeling of, like, you know, experiencing new stuff, because I feel like A lot of this game I have definitely experienced firsthand. A lot of it I've seen elsewhere online. And I absolutely adore New Leaf. I think it's obviously the best entry in the series thus far. Of course, I'm a little bit biased and I still love the GameCube version. But that's because it's my childhood. But I am incredibly excited for whatever is next in the series, and I can't imagine that they won't release another one. I get some comments saying that they don't think another Animal Crossing is coming, and I don't believe it a second. Like, the series is still incredibly popular. It has been, you know, 4 or 5 years since release, and the community is still this active and this large. There's no way Nintendo is not gonna, you know, profit from that. So yeah, and I don't know. It's cute. I love this game. I love this game to pieces, and I think the fact that they created an update for it, yes, that update was probably them saying, hey, it won't happen for a while. But it was still them thinking about the series and remembering that it's still a thing. So that did kind of get my hopes up. But yeah, in terms of this series, once the new game is announced, I'll probably continue playing it, and you know, I'm assuming a whole lot of people will probably come in looking for Animal Crossing news and stuff, and they'll probably find the channel, just because it's kind of what the channel is known for. But once it's actually released, I will probably switch, no pun intended, because it probably will be on the Switch, exclusively to the new Animal Crossing game. Just because I've had my fun with New Leaf. Or by that time, I will have had my fun. Theoretically, I'll have, you know, done everything or most of the things I wanted to do in this Let's Play. Which, for those who aren't aware, I do have some goals from the Let's Play. I'm not just kind of playing absent-mindedly. I want to complete my house. I want to befriend all of my villagers naturally. I currently have most of their pictures, actually, but that was from April Fool's. That's not, like, proper pictures. I want to complete the museum, which is something I've never actually done before. I would like to collect all of the Shrunk emotes, and I'd like to just have more fun with you guys, because that is the most important thing. Now, that being said, it is very difficult to organize streaming with you people. I can't find a time to stream that's... Actually, how many more do I have left? Let me count that super quick before I continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. Losing my voice here, talking too much. It's hard to find a time that suits everybody for streaming. If I stream too late, I miss some people. If I stream too early, I miss others. It's kind of complicated. Let me just take a drink real quick. My voice, though. Better, there we go. I think that helps. But yeah, and then in terms of actually getting people on stream, I pull in a lot of people to watch the Animal Crossing streams these days, and organizing people coming over is a process. And then there's the people who get kind of upset that, you know, their names weren't chosen, because for those of you who haven't been there, I do like a random raffle, because I can't just pick people, it wouldn't be fair. And then sometimes people have internet connection issues, and that makes it really difficult to get everyone in together. And then, you know, other times I'm having internet issues, because keep in mind I'm streaming while trying to play online. Well, theoretically I should be able to do that just fine. And then beyond that, like, I've had a lot of comments recently asking for my 3DS friend code. My 3DS friend list is officially full. I am actually gonna have to start deleting people off of that, so please don't be offended if you were on it and you find out that I've removed you. I'm going to be leaving, obviously, spaces for my IRL friends and for the mods, just out of principle. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just be adding people as I play with them on stream. I think that's probably the best way to go about it, which, by the way, thank Lord, or thank Nintendo, thank Reggie, whoever, for the 300 friend limit on the Switch. It's not perfect, but it is a lot better. But yeah, that's currently how things are going, so thank you guys very much for your interest in playing with me. I'm sorry I don't have time to, like, you know, play with everybody at once and have everybody as my friend, gosh darn it, on the 3DS, but I am trying here. Let's see here, how many more do I have? I need to get 6 more. I'm contemplating ending the episode here, or should I continue all the way until I get back and sell stuff? I'm not sure how long that would take. I don't know. It'll probably take a little while. Let's give it one more round and see how many we get. No. No. Has my luck run dry? No. No. Seriously? Oh my goodness. I think the game is telling me something, you guys. I think I am gonna end this episode here, so thank you guys very, very much for watching. I will go back to the island once I finish filling up the box, sell the items. It'll probably only be worth about 3k, if that, and I'll put that towards the, not 3k, 300k, and I'll put that towards the Stonehenge Public Works project with it, which is, I think, 600k, give or take. So there will be more of this to do later. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time.